Shalom and welcome to this week's edition of the Rabbi's Ramblings. Hope you had a great week. Yesterday was the 19th day of Kislev, which is celebrated as the Rosh Hashanah for Hasidus, the new year for Hasidic study and practice. Well, what occurred on this day? Why is it significant? And what meaning does it bring to mind in your life today? Well, historically, what occurred was that Tsarist Russia had imprisoned the first Chabad Rebbe, Rabbi Shneur Zalman of Liadi, also known as the Alter Rebbe. After 53 days in prison, they released him on, well, you guessed it, the 19th day of Kislev. But this is much more significant than a Jewish leader being released from prison. You see, actually, what the Alter Rebbe was doing, he was teaching the hidden parts of the Torah to anybody. This had caused a great stir-up in heaven. In fact, while he was in prison, he was visited by the Baal Shem Tov, the great Hasidic master, and his disciple, the Maggid of Mizrich. During this visit, the Alter Rebbe asked them, perhaps I should discontinue what I am doing. I'm sure it is no accident that I find myself in prison. To which the Baal Shem Tov responded that not only should you continue, but you should increase in your efforts. Let's look at the Torah. The teachings of Kabbalah and Chassidus were being taught throughout the generations from the time of the giving of the Torah. So what changed with the Alter Rebbe? And what changed on the 19th day of Kislev? So the Torah has many layers. The first, most revealed and simplistic layer is compared to bread. Then there's a layer of the Torah that's compared to water, wine, and then finally oil. So prior to the 19th day of Kislev, you have the Alter Rebbe. He's teaching the layer of the Torah that is compared to oil, its innermost essence. He's teaching it to a much larger circle of people than it had ever been done in history. Therefore, it caused that stir up in heaven. But after being given the green light, you know what the Alter Rebbe did? He caused, not only was he sharing that oil, but he caused that oil to shine forth. He made sure that within the world there should not be a place that the light of the hidden part of the Torah is not shining brightly. And also within ourselves, that even our intellect should be able to wrap itself around the deepest secrets of the Torah. This was unprecedented. Even before the 90th day of Kislev in the Alter Rebbe's lifetime, this had not been occurring on the level as it was afterward. Let's also look at the holiday of Hanukkah. What was the biggest miracle of Hanukkah that we celebrate today? Not finding the flask of oil, a miracle in its own right, but that's not what we're celebrating here for the most part. What we're celebrating is that the oil burned. You see, in life, we all do have talents, knowledge. We all have something to offer. In fact, each one of us in our own way has a most exquisite oil. Exquisite in the sense that it's unique. No one else has the oil that you have. Hanukkah and the 19th day of Kislev teach us that we have to make sure that that oil is shining bright to those around us. So as Hanukkah approaches, seek out another Jew, whether it's in the supermarket or someone you may have met a while ago. Reach out to them and say, come, let us celebrate Hanukkah together. And like this, we can illuminate the entire world with the light of the menorah, the light of Torah, and through this, we will merit to see the coming of Mashiach and maybe speedily in our days. Shabbat Shalom. And remember, you matter, so make a difference.